Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today I am putting down my spread for the week of January 2nd through January 8th, 2023. So I had already filmed this clip. Oh, let me fix my planner. I had already filmed this in a prior video when I got this Pression planner because I wanted to test out like using a kit, and I had actually purchased the Pression kit. And so I use this as a tester to just kind of see, test laying down a base. So yeah, this is my base already. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the day by day and kind of lay down that. So let me flip to this side because what I plan to do is just work side by side. Hopefully I remain in frame the entire time. I did use extender boxes on this. I am not sure if I'm going to continue to use extender boxes or not, but yeah. So I did put this in the corner, and so I'm going to put a little quote in it, and it says it's okay to be sad. And this each week I'm just going to put a kind of self-love quote or a mental health inspired quote. And just get that in there. I ordered that from Plannahannah. So let's see. So I got a bunch of things to put in. So let me go back. Hold on. I have my other day by day planner out so I can kind of walk through what my day looked like and let you know about it. So this kit is a little different because it is a matte format, premium matte, so I'm not used to that. I'm used to glossy, but that's okay. So firstly I had a day off, and I pulled out a day off script, but I don't really need it because the character sticker has a day off. So had the day off. It was just like an extended Monday from the 1st of January. So I had the day off to, do all of the things that one does on a holiday, I suppose. Okay, let's do this blue one. Okay, so on this day I just actually did some traveling. So I got this script, so I'm just gonna write, what's happening with my pen? Shower. So I just showered, and that is from, I'm blanking right now, that is from, oh, it's gonna bug me. I'll think of the shop. Let's see. All right, so I showered because we got kind of up a little early. I went with a friend down to New Orleans, so I got up a little early. Let's see, I totally don't even need some of these boxes, so I want a little thing box. There it is. Okay. And then, so yeah, I got up early, took a shower. Well, like not early, but sort of early, like early for a day off. Like I didn't sleep until like 10, if that makes sense. And then I had to go get gas before we left. So this is from Carlea Plans. And the script is from Plannahannah. It was just on a freebie, mixed freebie sheet that I got from one of hers. They don't normally mark gas all that much, so it's not something that's typically in my collection. And then I also went to the bank just to get out some cash money. Whenever I travel, I like to have cash on me, and it's a good thing that I did, because I ended up following the GPS, which I shouldn't have followed the GPS but it took me a different way than I'm normally used to going to New Orleans. So I had to kind of reroute, and then it took me through a toll area, which you can choose to pay like in cash, or I think they can charge you, but I just wanted to pay for it in cash, and I don't think they even took cards, so yeah. And then that is from Coffee Monsterz Co., I think. Little money munchkin, or not munchkin, emoji. And then I think that is also from the Coffee Monsterz Co., little driving one. So we drove to New Orleans. And then I'm going to use one of these ones. So the reason that we, well, not the only reason, but a reason we ended up going is to, so Lush had their, really the only time they ever have a sale, and I kind of missed the online one because I was sick with COVID a few weeks before, and so I missed it. And so I actually was able to order a pickup order, but the order was from a different store. It was from the store in New Orleans. And before I placed the order, I checked with one of my new friends and coworkers to see if she would be interested in actually going to New Orleans, because I didn't want to go just really for that. So I'm going to actually skip to the next one. Oops, I still need to keep it that way. Okay. Yeah, so we went to the Lush store, and actually it was kind of funny because she originally didn't really want to look at anything, but then so we had parked in front of Lush, and it was, I'm not sure, things aren't really like clearly marked there, so I wasn't sure if I was allowed to park all day in the parking that was like right in front of the store. So we ended up moving to like a paid parking area, like a block away. So we wanted to go to the shops anyway, but what I said to her is, let's go to Lush, pick up my order, because I had a pretty big order, put it in the car, and then, you know, park the car, and then we can walk around and do whatever. And so she was like, when we were in Lush, she was like, no, I don't want to look around, I don't want to look around. And I was like, okay, like, no problem, I'll just get my order and we can go. We can park and then go do other things. And then as we were going to park, she's like, well, maybe I want to look around, but like, I didn't want to like hold you up. And I'm like, this is what we're here for. Like, I would spend an entire day in the Lush store, honestly. Like, I love Lush so much. So we went back to Lush, actually. She didn't end up getting anything, but we went back there just for her to look around too. So, and then we walked to a different restaurant, but it wasn't open until dinner, so we ended up going to the Hard Rock Cafe. And we were like super, super hungry. So that was a good time, All right, and then I wonder if I have a bigger, let me use one of the circular boxes. Okay, so I'm gonna actually move this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so we were just really, really hungry, so we went and did that, and then after that we ended up sightseeing. So we went to St. Louis Cathedral and Jackson Square Park. Which are just some, you know, some sightseeing things that I actually wanted to do. And then she wanted to go to this praline place, so we did end up going there, and then we just ended up driving back from New Orleans, so we weren't there super long actually. So I have 3, so let me do a light pink one. Okay, and then we got back, and I kind of, I'm not gonna put it, but I kind of organized everything that I gotten from Lush. And then I watched the L Word. I was rewatching that season of the L Word. The new season is out now and was out then, but I was also going back and watching the previous season again. Let's see. Okay, let me do. Actually, let me do this one. Sorry, I can't decide what boxes. Actually, I'm gonna do that one for here, and then let me get a different box for there, because I don't want to do, I try not to do like all square boxes. So, okay, let me do a circle box. Yeah, and so I kind of finished the L Word this week. Again, I was just going back and watching the old season, and so then I also took a bath that night because, of course, got Lush products, had to use them. And these are from the Coffee Monsterz Co. I believe all of this is from Once More with Love. I think all of these are from the Coffee Monsterz Co. And then I did go to bed early, and so I just have that little script. So that was Monday. Kind of a pretty eventful day, to be honest. So let me bring that down. So I have lots of space in this day too, which is good because I have lots of plans to put in here. So, oh my gosh, it's so funny. This really funny munchkin. Alright, so I'm going to start with this, and I have this rushing munchkin, which is like so funny. I think it's just hilarious. So to mark that I woke up late, which isn't fun at all. I hate when I wake up late. It's just ruins the whole mood, honestly. And then, so I don't usually use scripts like this, but I had them to use up. So this is from Plannahannah, and again, it was on a sampler sheet that I got, but just to mark that I was really tired. And I love this little guy. He's like smashing the alarm clock. It's just like the funniest thing ever. It's so funny. Okay, and then I have this, which again I'm blanking. I think this is from Papershire. I could be wrong, but I think this sheet is like the funniest thing ever. So to mark that I had a tummy ache, and I get them from time to time. I have an intestinal disorder, so I do get them from time to time. And the script is from Plannahannah as well. That's the normal one I get, and I get the foiled. I forget what font that is, but I get it foiled usually. So I have quite a bit of her scripts actually. So okay, go for the pink. Light pink. Okay. And then I honestly had stomach trouble like all day, but I didn't didn't really know where to put it, so I'll just put it there. And then I did have work that day. I was back to work. I was work from home that day. I usually yeah, I definitely was work from home that day. So let's see. So I want to do one of these boxes. Okay. And then I'll mark that I had some leftover zippies, quesadillas. I had ordered zippies not the day before, but I think 2 days before that, so I had some leftover zippies that I had. That's like just kind of a little Mexican, I wouldn't even say it's a restaurant, it's like, it's kind of like a food truck, but it's an actual establishment, like, but it kind of reminds me of like a food truck. It's more of a to-go place, but people do really eat there. And when we have like college football games and stuff, it's a very popular place too. All right, I had a nap as well, so I got off work and I was just so tired. And so a lot of times at night I'll work my part-time job, but I was just so tired that day that I did not do that. So, which is okay. Sometimes you have to prioritize self-care. So while I was napping, I like woke up and it was storming super bad out. So it was like a downpour. It was like flooding, which, I mean, it floods just with the littlest of things, but it was crazy, just crazy. And then I also did some retail therapy that day. I'd ordered some stickers, and I think this is from Carlea Plans, I think. I have some regular black scripts from her shop. She doesn't do foiled scripts. I wish she did, but I'd ordered some things in just regular scripts because sometimes I need them. Just like regular black, matches everything. Alright, and then I had this upload, but what was the upload? Oh, okay, yeah, it wasn't. Alright, so I'm using this upload. It like looks like YouTube, but I uploaded selling items. So I was like uploading to Mercari that day. I was selling a few things, not a few things, like a bunch of Happy Planner things. I'm still kind of trying to sell some stuff, but I'm not in like a huge rush to sell it. I'm just trying to get other people to have it because I'm not using it. Sorry, you can't see that. So yeah, and then I took a bubble bath that day. And I forget where this script is from, but it's from an Etsy shop. That can't really fit. Just kidding. All right. Can I fit this one? Yeah, I can. Okay. All right, and then lastly, I did some journaling that night. So I've been doing some journaling for my therapy. So I had to do my therapy homework and do some journaling that day. So yeah, so those were the first 2 days. So Wednesday. Okay, I think I have another, yeah. Okay, let me put that back down. Okay, so this morning I also got up late. So I have this Late AF from, I think, Once More with Love. That one is from. So, I don't know, lately I've just been so tired sometimes that I wake up like at the last minute, and especially because I work from home, I can. So there's no real like, I mean, obviously I have to be up and ready to work by 8, but there's no real like deadline in terms of when I need to wake up, because I can really just like roll out of bed and get my work done. And that is a little crooked. Sorry, let me fix that. Let me fix that. It's still a little crooked, oh well. And this was a particularly bad day because I ended up taking a nap over lunch because I've been getting massive headaches, and I think it's a result of long-term symptoms from COVID, honestly, because I used to get headaches normally, but not to the extent that I do now. So I really think it's like a COVID thing, so. And then I also had an anxiety attack that day, which my headache probably didn't help my anxiety and vice versa, but, and I can't remember where that's from. I will link all the shops below, I promise, but I'm like so horrible right now with remembering where things are from, honestly. I don't know. Okay, so I need it. All right, so let's do this one with the bows. Okay, and then I also had a therapy session, which actually worked out perfectly because I was not having a good day anyway. And so it really just helped to have that session, and I just cried the whole time. So I guess it was therapeutic in that sense. Oh my gosh. So yeah. I mean, I cried because of other reasons. It wasn't just like my anxiety or that I didn't feel good. It was just like all these things happening in my life. Like my grandfather's death is really very difficult right now, and just all this stuff is a lot. So I think that week was particularly just not great in terms of dealing with his death. And I don't know, my therapist thinks I'm not like dealing with it the way I should be, because yeah, so she thinks I should do more journaling and stuff to deal with it more properly. So, and that's not for her to be like offensive or like talk down to me in any sense. She just genuinely thinks like I'm not coping well with things, and so she's trying to give me suggestions on what I could do to cope better. So I had a YouTube binge. I had actually texted my grandma to see if she could talk on the phone, and she wasn't able to like right then. So she said, oh, I'll call you in a little bit, because her brother was going to call her, and she really wanted to talk to him. And he calls her like every night now since my grandpa passed away, so, which is actually really good. And like, they don't even need to talk about like his passing. It's just helpful for her to like talk to someone on a regular basis. So yeah, he's really like been there for her. And so she did end up calling me, but in the meantime, I binge watched some YouTube, and then I made chicken nuggets and sweet potato fries, but that's too much to put in there. But I made them at home. I didn't go to like McDonald's or anything. Just made them at home. Okay, and then I also took a bath that night. And trust me, I needed that bath for sure, because it was a stressful day, and then it didn't get any easier as the night went on. I got so frustrated this night because my neighbors, I'm not one who likes to complain about people, but my neighbors sometimes, like, they'll play their bass like so loud next door. Like, I don't hear any music or anything. It's just, I hear their bass. And it was like so bad that it was keeping me from sleeping. And I was having the worst insomnia. And like, I tried to put a pillow over my head, and just, it was just bad. I was just really annoyed. I literally wanted to go like pound on their door and just give them a piece of my mind, but I didn't. I like kept my cool and just tried to go to sleep so bad, but anyway, they've gotten a little bit better about it. I think they've gotten some noise complaints. I almost filed a noise complaint, but I didn't, so. But I was like so tired the next day from being up just really, really late, dealing with trying to fall asleep. And then at one point, I think I just like turned on YouTube or something, because I was like, this is not working. So I'm just gonna watch some YouTube until they calm down. And I don't think I fell asleep until probably like 2 a.m., which is so late. Usually I try to like fall asleep by like, honestly, I try to go to sleep like no later than like midnight, really, because I do have to be up at work at like 8 a.m. So I do try not to be up like super late. Sometimes with my insomnia though, it just happens. But and then I did have another anxiety attack that day. And I have this, I know this is from Teddy Plans Co. I'm glad I remember some things in my life. All right, so. And then I was just feeling so anxious that day that I did just meditate during lunch. Meditate. Make sure I don't know if I spelled that right. Yeah, so like I literally laid down over lunch and like was on my bed and did the whole like meditation thing, try to sink your body into the bed type deal. So yeah, it did work. It did calm me down. I'm not bashing it. It did calm me down. So, and then in the afternoon while I did work from home, I did do the dishes and I also did laundry. That's what's nice, honestly, about work from home is that you can, I have noticed that like getting my chores done and stuff is like significantly easier because I can do them during the day and it doesn't take me much time at all. Like I just take like a little break, like maybe like 5 minutes, like tops, and I just go do it. So, and then, hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay. I love that little guy. What shop is that from? That's from, the guy's called Squidge. I'm really bad at knowing what shop this stuff is from. Then I also got Taco Bell sampler. So all the scripts are basically from Plannahannah or Scribble Prints Co. So that's why I don't usually like say where everything is from, because it's usually like the same few places. And then I did take a bath. I take a bath every single night. Sometimes I take a bath other nights, like more than once. Not in a single night, but like in a day. Sometimes I take 2 baths a day. Some people would argue that that's wasteful, but hey, self-care, man. All right, and then I also watched The L Word that night again. So yeah, and then, okay, then Friday, I did have, obviously, work. I mean, I work Monday through Friday, so. I didn't really mark down too much this week with my, like, side job. I do, like, deliveries on the side. I didn't really mark that down much this week because it wasn't very eventful, and I didn't work that many hours, so. Okay, and then I also had a Zoom meeting for work, so I'm marking that. A little Zoom meeting character. And then, let's see. I guess it's going there, yeah. And then I am using this little character to just notate like low productivity. I don't know why, but this specific afternoon, I was just not with it, honestly. Like, it just was not the day. Like, I just did not. I don't know why, I just didn't want to do anything. So I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to put a, oh, where are the other circular ones? Oh, I guess I don't have any little circular ones. Okay, so I'll put, okay, so I'll put this one there. All right, and then I went to Petco. I had to get food for my new kitty. And I spend way too much at Petco sometimes. Honestly, they like told me about this program that I honestly think is like kind of a scam. but I'm honestly gonna look into it because they said I can save money on like litter and food and stuff, and I buy him wet food and kibble, so I feel like I just have a lot to do. Oh, I didn't realize there was like another box here. I might put another what do you call it, fashion person there. Let me see, because I think I have a couple extra full boxes. You know what, I actually honestly have this one that I can put there, and I'll see if I have an overlay to go over it, like some sort of quote overlay or something. That will work. Okay. Two big boxes there. All right. Then I also took a, oh no, that's okay, I'll fix it, but I just kind of ruined my script here. All right, let me put it down slowly. Okay, I took a bubble bath that day as well. And then I watched the L Word again. I was just like binge watching the L Word. Okay, so I'll have to see if I have something for that box there. So okay. Let's see, so I did sleep in this morning. I was like so tired. Honestly, like this whole week I was exhausted. I don't know why, but I was just so tired. Oh, and then I ended up pulling like this blue script from SPC because I don't have any sleep-in scripts in silver, but hey, it ended up really working out, so I'm not mad about it. It looks nice, honestly, so. All right, so that's that one. Let's see. Oh wait, I need to figure out, okay, hold on. So let me put that there. We do. So I'm going to do here, here, here. So it's going to be here. Okay. All right, got to plan it. All right, and then I did go to Starbucks this day. Coffee run. That's from Crest Press, honestly. So. And then I did a post office run that day as well. I had to drop off some mail that I was sending out. And these are separated because I actually had a custom script by Plannahannah that says P.O. Box Run, because I used to have a P.O. box, but now I don't have a P.O. box anymore. So I'm just taking the box out, and so I can use them up and do, and still like mark post office run. Like it works, so. And then, And then I worked from 1 to 9 p.m. doing deliveries. It was kind of slow, but not too bad. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing? My cat's trying to invade our filming time here. Are you trying to invade the filming? Yeah. Yeah, you are. I know. I know. Alright, and then after my deliveries, I worked until about 9, and then I ended up getting takeout from Taco Bell because I was so hungry and not about to make myself dinner, so. And then I took a bath like normal, the best relaxation activity you can do, in my opinion. And then I watched the L Word again. I think I finished, let me look, because I think I finished the L Word this day. Let me look. Okay, hold on one second. Oh wait, that's Sunday. Yes, I finished the L Word that day. And then I also had some very bad insomnia. I don't know why I had bad insomnia. Sometimes it's just random, honestly. I have this like awake insomnia person. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. I just get really bad insomnia and it is what it is. Sometimes you can't really help it or stop it. It just happens, so. So I also slept in this day, which also, by the way, both days I was planning on doing some deliveries earlier in the day, but of course I did not because I didn't wake up. Which is fine. I'm trying to be like a little bit more patient with myself in terms of the part-time job and not forcing myself to, you know, to do it if I don't want to do it. That's the same color. I don't like that. That's the same color. I guess I'll do blue. I don't like it to be the same color, like here. And then I also, of course, went to Starbucks that day as well. And this is a little iced coffee from SPC, Scribble Prints Co. And this is actually from Caress Press, the coffee run script. I'll do light pink. I do like the colors in this kit, although it's not really like a January vibe, but that's okay. And then I did deliveries from 12 to 9 p.m. Crazy. And then I went and ordered Uber Eats myself, so you can, this is the first time I tried it. I actually really like it. So you can order Uber Eats for pickup. So I did that. I ordered ginger ramen for pickup, and I just went and got it myself, and it was cheaper because I was the one picking it up. Okay, so I'm gonna, that one there, and then I have two other ones that I need here. So, let's see if I have a circle box. Okay, cool. It's honestly kind of different using the premium matte. Okay, and then I use this texting in bed, text with Christian. That's one of my new work friends, so I was texting with her. And then I had a YouTube binge, and that's from Carlea Plans. And then I took a bubble bath. I'm gonna actually put one of these little one of those to kind of fill up the space. I want to include some little deco bits real quick, but let's see if I can find a silver what I call it, quote box for that. Let's see, overlay boxes. Oh wait, that's not quotes. These are just regular overlay boxes. Let's see if any of them. No. Okay. Well, I might want to use that, so let me leave that out real quick. Oh, there's I could do a Happy New Year box. Let's see. Oh, can't get it out. Okay. So I have a Happy New Year box I could use. These are Valentine's Day, Spring, Mother's Day. Don't need that. And then there's also quote boxes I could do. So I don't want to do that. I think I'm actually going to see, yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. So it says, you carry so much love in your heart, give some to yourself. Aw, so cute. Plannahannah, thank you. Alright, so I'll save the Happy New Year. I basically bought like the self-love quotes by Plannahannah in all of the foil colors just to be able to have something to put over if I want a quote, like a random self-love quote box. Alright, so let me put this away. So this is my kit leftovers. Is it? It's only 3:16. Okay, we're okay. All right, so I did want to use just some of the deco. So we'll put some on there, and then I'll just put some kind of throughout the spread. Add a little extra silver to the spread. That didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, let me go back to the other side here. All right, let me put some on the top real quick. I'm trying to be a little bit more diligent in using these little deco bits, the foiled bits that come in the foil bundles, just because I don't really use them all that much, and I need to just not hoard them in my foil storage. So if I can use them throughout the spread, then, you know, less storage to be had. Chicken nuggets. I love chicken nuggets so much. I really do. Tummy egg box. And I want to see if there's another place I can stick this. Maybe over here. And then I have some little SPs. The little SPs. All right. I put those up there. All right. Alrighty. All done with the first spread of 2023 and my first spread back. So let's see. Let me undo this and zoom you out a little bit. I think it turned out really nice, actually. I like it. Although, like I said, these aren't necessarily like the colors that I would think of for January, but it's a really pretty spread. It came out really nice. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.